Do you think that I'm not really super versed in this, but I mean, it seems like there's definitely a rise in body dysmorphia among men. Are you kind of aware? Like, there's this thing called looks maxing. Do you know what that is? There's things people do to themselves that I would describe it as mutilating the body in service of looking and fitting some sort of non-existent ideal aesthetic, male aesthetic ideal. There's this guy, I can't remember. He'll pulverize like his cheekbones with like a fucking hammer before he goes out, so he'll get like the perfect puffiness or whatever.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's just like a light whatever. Or and then of course they're doing steroids and SARMs and all this stuff where it's just like you might look different for a year or two, but you're gonna die pretty soon or whatever. And it's a sad thing. It's always been women in particular. It's just the way women have always been portrayed in media has to have had that effect on women. But now it seems to also be a problem with men.
Yeah,
and it's a scary thing because with men, like the shortcut to getting bigger is just to take a bunch of drugs.
Right. And there's also a massive testosterone issue in men.
I know.
So that's the correlation of those two things, that we're like artificially trying to get this thing when like actually the goal that we're looking for, the reason why men are longing to be bigger is actually because their systems are like, no, we need more testosterone in our systems.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. The drive to just want to feel bigger and stronger or whatever is really just like a hormonal imbalance. Yeah. Do you have any idea what you think might be causing that for men, like the testosterone?
Many things. I mean, food and water is a big one. The fact that there's so much birth control in our water systems.
Estrogen in the water.
All drinking that.
I don't drink any water, tap water either. Like, because the only thing I really still do is testosterone replacement therapy, and that's probably a thing for me.
But I think that it's also the trauma informed world and the like not allowing men to meet their edges for so long.
Yeah, to have to contain things that are masculine. School is like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of discourse lately. Richard Reeves has been writing about like the problem of boys and men, and especially the educational challenges that boys have in particular, because like our frontal lobes are a couple years behind our age peers. They're female, and school's hard for like little boys. Just to, like it's basically like sit still, do your homework, play by the rules, color inside the lines.
It's not correct.
Women are a lot better at that when they're younger.
Because boys are meant to be playing and like wrestling around.
The last person I interviewed here was a neuropsychiatrist. He's a child psychiatrist. And he was talking about the obesity epidemic in children. And one of the reasons is that they've eliminated recess from a lot of schools. Can you believe this? Recess.
It's fucking insane.
Oh,
I'm furious.
It's like, they need 15 more minutes of reading. And I'm like, that 15 minutes will be a waste of time.
They're
just
not mad that they're not outside.
Yeah, they don't understand like the science also of neuroplasticity. I mean, for me, meditation was one of the things that kept me going with my fitness change, because I would work out so that I could immediately meditate. Yeah. While my brain was still soft and plastic. And it did make a difference a lot. I think like kids should probably have recess right before school. And then again at midday. Yeah. It is interesting. I'm from Louisiana. Everybody smells when they go out and play in Louisiana. Like you just stink. Like you're just covered in sweat and moisture and whatever. And they're just going to have to accept that like schools are going to have to be smellier. But like the kids will learn and they'll be calmer and there'll be less like violent outbursts and whatever. And it just, we're not meant to be sedentary.
No, and especially young boys. Like yoga was developed initially to help young boys with discipline.
I've heard that about Ashtanga.
Yeah.
In particular, it was developed to get 9 and 10-year-old boys with ADD to sit still long enough to meditate.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I think that's why I like it so much, because Ashtanga, to me, the best way I can describe it is it's a discipline that is meant to fatigue the nervous system. Like from doing a lot of weightlifting and knowing what it is to just like crush it with back squats and whatever, and then your hands shake. Your hands shake from doing squats. It's like, it's because your nervous system's exhausted. And I've just kind of learned different kinds of fatigue, local fatigue, neural fatigue. And what I get after Ashtanga is neural fatigue. My whole body, my nervous system is exhausted.
Yeah.
And
you become the uncarved block.
Oh my God, I just sit still for like ever. That's all I'm able to do, basically. But like, it's a lot easier to meditate when you're not fidgeting.
Yeah.
Or whatever, And that would be an amazing thing to bring yoga just to schools.
Yeah.
Or even, for both genders, but just for young children. It's interesting that people don't tend to get into it until they're in their, I assume, 20s.
Yeah.
Or older.
Yeah, it's really for, boys, young boys.
Also, Muay Thai, too. I mean, if you could bring only one of those to schools, which one would you think would be more important?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. Why so?
Because I feel like the way that the world is going is requiring just humanity as a whole to have more grit and more ability to meet edges and understand what safe versus unsafe fire is energetically. So I think that, yeah. But I think that both are almost equally important.
Yeah.